think John and Abu both deserve a big hand for being right on time.
Thank you.
Bollywood is not going to be on time. So thank you guys for being right on time. Okay, small introduction from me before we get on to questions. Let's begin. They once said fashion models can't act. That someone with an anglicized name like John Abraham could never be accepted in Bollywood. They also said Bollywood actors were about star power and looking pretty, not known for their entrepreneurial skills or business acumen. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to place Ador. He's also a film producer who has had the guts to make offbeat, socially relevant cinema and has given opportunities to young directors and actors alike. What few know is that John is also a successful businessman, investing mostly in sports ventures like football and hockey, putting his money where his true passions lie. Sure, John Abraham is accused of objectifying the male form with a physique that everyone likes to see, sometimes feel and touch also. But in my opinion, one of John's biggest achievements is the inspiration he's provided to our entire generation of young boys to take fitness and make it a lifestyle. For a magazine that believes that fit is the new rich, it is an absolute honor to have John Abraham on the cover of our 101st issue. As you will go through the story, you will see that this is one of the most personal interviews you've ever read by a big Bollywood star. In fact, the uniqueness of the interview is that it has been written in the John and Abu unveiling the cover of the 101st issue of Men's Health India. A little more whooping, where are the bloggers? I must have got a blogger. Maybe there'll be more noise if John actually takes his shirt off. So, since I'm on stage and I have the mic in my hand, I'm going to ask the first question. Let's just begin with a little bit of fun, because I think we can do with a little bit of fun. John, how does it feel like having the most famous backside in the country, right? And on behalf of all your fans, when do they get to see?
Like someone said, it's always good to work the lower part of your body as much as you work the upper part of your body, and I think I concentrate on that a lot, and that's why I think I've got a strong foundation, including a very strong posterior. When does one get to see that again? I think this year we've got a number of films that are happening, be it Force 2, be it Dishum with Varun and me. I think that one seems like where the biggest possibility of something happening is possible. So really excited about working on projects. It's going to be a year full of projects where the body is showing.
Right.
It's going to be intense, a lot of fun, and great commercial cinema.
Right. Great. Thank you, John. A little more serious now. You wear many hats. You're first a big Bollywood star, then a producer, a sports entrepreneur, and a fitness icon. If I were to ask you to rank these four occupations in the order of what's closest to your heart, how would you number them?
I think being very clearly being an actor is closest to my heart, and that's my core. And I'd love to do films every year, many films every year, and different kinds of films. So that's always going to be my first love.
Yes.
The other parts, being an entrepreneur, being a producer, I think being a producer is as good as being an entrepreneur. And that comes second in my list. And of course, having a sports team is also inclusive of all that. But being an actor is most important, Jamal.
But fitness icon?
Oh yeah, of course. Fitness icon is something that's up there with being an actor, because I've always wanted to be fit irrespective of the fact that I'm an actor or no.
Right.
And that's what I believe, that everyone sitting out here should be fit irrespective of whether you have your shirt off or no. And I just think it's important to be fit 24/7. And by fitness, again, I don't mean only a six-pack, like I say be clean in your mind, clean in your body, clean in your soul, and clean in your actions. And I think you can get the best results.
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest messages John has sent out is how to be fit. Shot a great video for our TV show yesterday. Spent a few hours, inspired a young boy so much that he's been posting pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to inspire a lot of other people.
Rajat,
Dabu, I'm going to draw you into the discussion. What was the experience shooting John? How many women were present at the set, and what were their reactions like?
John and me go a long way back. I mean, he was junior to me in school, and I shot his first ever portfolio. So, yeah, we share a lot of memories from back then. And one thing with John and me is that every shoot that we've done, we've pushed ourselves to the next level. Whether it is a body shot, whether it was his portfolio and ad campaigns and everything. I think we've bettered ourselves and we've pushed ourselves, and this is the newest shoot. So I think it's our best work. And John called me and said that I want to shoot these pictures. I mean, I said in less than 1 second. I said, of course I'll be there. And we did these pictures and this series of pictures where we did the whole magazine is full of that. So it was great. It's always great fun and great energy and very inspiring because he gives us so much tips about fitness while we are shooting, including Manisha and me both. And it's always great fun and great memories that we share in the shoot. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this one, and I'm proud that it's here, and I'm here as well.
And let me tell you that it's been appreciated hugely. It's been a week since it's been on stand, and there are several big bookstores that have called for second supplies, and it's going out of stock. John himself was able to get a copy only 2 days ago, and when I investigated trying to see why the stores in Bombay didn't have it, it's not like they weren't supplied; they were sold out. Right? So I hope you all got your copies, and make sure you take them home. Dabbu, need to ask you one thing. A lot of magazines are accused of overusing Photoshop. How much is there any Photoshop in this, and how much is there?
There was no need to Photoshop except for get the color tones right for printing, because that's something that color profiles and all that we do for every single picture that goes out. There is absolutely no Photoshop. There was no need to do any Photoshop because his body is looking really fab, and there was nothing to do. I mean, when we were shooting itself, we were looking at the raw pictures and saying, man, this can go into print straight away. So all we did was corrected the color profile, processed the raw file, and sent it to Jamal for printing.
So let me tell you, let me just keep it a little far away so you can slightly,
Yeah. So, fitness in my life is consistent. My success is not necessarily consistent. That's the only differentiator. You see success, you see failure. But when you see failure, it doesn't mean you're not fit. You have to be fit 24/7. So that's a constant in my life, and that's the biggest differentiator. It's not true at all. Shujit and I are developing another subject as well, and we're very excited about starting either one of the two. We're producing 8 films together, so 1911 is definitely on a priority list. It just depends on my earlier commitments that I need to finish, and Shujit's also got certain commitments that he needs to finish. But Shujit and me are a family, so be it one film or the other, we're going to keep producing, and we're producing films together for the next 5 years at least. So that's what about 8 films would take you. From the man who has the best comic timing in the industry, I think it's the biggest compliment, and I'd like to in fact thank him, because he's one of the reasons why I've improved my comic timing. And if you see most of my comedy films, be it Garam Masala or Desi Boys or Houseful, has always been with co-stars. Welcome Back in a strange way is with me alone. I've been let out into the wild alone, and I've seen the film, so I can only tell you that you could probably be in the saddest state of your life, but when you go and see Welcome Back, it'll make you so happy. It's a universal film. Kids will love it, grandparents will love it, everyone's going to love this film, and I hope I've done well for myself. No, yeah, but it has become a face of fitness in our industry. But is it a sign of fitness? Absolutely no. I always say, and this is what I was explaining to Jamal and when Dabbu was shooting me also, I say if you need to be fit, and if you're talking about men especially, you need to have good legs. Jamal, what's that word you said for Indian men about their legs?
Chicken legs.
Yeah. So most Indian men, and there's nothing wrong with it. The problem is we don't concentrate on our legs, because anything that's concealed, you don't work on. That's why, unfortunately, in India, you see most of the men having big arms. But that's the only part that shows. So I believe that if you don't have arms, you don't have legs, you don't have shoulder, you don't have chest, you don't have a back, what's the point of a six-pack? You need to have a proportionate body. And honestly, you may not even have a six-pack, but you could be healthier than this guy on the poster. Very honestly. Because I believe that there are people here who are far healthier than I am. You know? And you don't need to have a six-pack. So I think healthiness is a sign of what you eat, how you live your lifestyle. And sometimes we are not exactly the best example of it. You know, so we need to draw a balance somewhere.
By we, you mean film stars are not necessarily the best.
Yeah.
You are not the best.
Or you know, film stars.
Which,
Thank you so much. Thank you. So maybe when I see their legs, I'll tell you. Because I really can't say. I don't see anyone's legs. हाँ? कौन दिखाया? वो तो एक ही आदमी ने दिखाया, वो जो पानी से बाहर निकलता है येलो ट्रंक्स में. नहीं मजाक कर रहा हूँ मैं. But I just feel you need to have a proportionate body. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sure actors do have proportionate bodies, and it's just that I haven't seen anybody's legs because I don't play Dostana every day of my life. Actually, honestly, I can keep going on. It's going to take a lot of time, but the basic things I can tell you, and this is for women too, and women and men. I think you can have any excuse in the world about your work being too difficult and your timings being irregular, but I think you have to find time to have your meals on time. Very important. Very important. Maybe your boss will say, go out and do this assignment. I think you need to carry your tiffin or whatever. Get your food from the house. And this is the best advice I can give each one of you here. Be selfish where your body is concerned and take care of your body. And if your senior does not really care about it as much as you do, he doesn't really care about you. You got to care about yourself. You got to look after yourself. So that's the most important advice I'll give all of you as friends. The other thing, I can't advise anybody on smoking, drinking, doing drugs, but if you can avoid doing all of this, it's great. Especially drugs is a complete no. You know, doing drugs is something that's completely unavoidable. Drinking, I'm sure people drink to socialize. Having a glass of red wine is okay. That's all I can say. Beyond that, you got to deal with me.
John can go on talking about fitness. He can go on non-stop. In the story, when he went on, and we didn't know how to place it and how to correct it and how to fit it all in, we called it Saint John's 10 Commandments, and we fit it into a 10 Commandments. So if you really want his tips, read those 10 Commandments. They pretty much cover it all. Yes, the lady in the front.
Yeah. So when I say success is not consistent, it's not consistent in anyone's life. We get films that are successful, we have films that fail. Your personal life is great, it's not so great. Your public life is great, it's not so great. So in life, success in general, the definition of success is very wide. But for me as an actor, it's about my films. I think starting with Force, Shootout at Wadala, Houseful 2, Race 2, Vicky Donor that I produced, Madras Cafe, my films have been fairly successful. But I do believe that there is going to be a crest and a trough. There is going to be a dip somewhere, and there's going to be a high. I hope that with Welcome Back, Force 2, Dishum, I believe it's the best part of my career still to come. And I think this is the most consistent phase of my career still to come. So I believe that, just like I was answering Ravi, right? I was talking to Ravi right now. The only time where I feel fitness and success in my life is going to be consistent is going to be this phase of my life, the next 3 years. So that's one question. I hope I've answered it, yeah? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So Welcome Back has great actors. and it's great to be associated with all of them. That's one film where I've been let out on my own without an Akshay, and I'm happy. Outside of that, my next film is Rocky Handsome, that's releasing on the 2nd of October. If Force was good, Rocky Handsome is here, and it's never seen before action, and it's probably, again, like I say, Dabu shot this when we were shooting Rocky Handsome, so you can expect a lot of action, a lot of body, and a lot of stunts, and great intensity, and a great solo film from John Abraham there. Then of course I have a film with Varun, that's Dishum, that's starting in on April 10th. I have Hera Fairy 3, that's starting March, and then I have Force 2, which is another solo film that's starting August 1st, and a film with Shujit, to answer your question, starting December 15th. Yeah, that's a working title. That's a film made by Imtiaz Ali's younger brother, Sajid Ali. He's directed the film. Fantastic. It's a working title. Banana is not the final title, and we're still in the process of just about finishing that film. I work out every day in the gym, and I lift weights, and it hurts, but I'm not there to complain. So I think I'm in pain every day. After my workouts, I enjoy pain. It hurts me when I don't succeed in things. It hurts. That's a kind of pain I go through. But otherwise, I don't go through any other pain. I'm hardcore. I'm very hard. Nothing can destroy me. Breaks लेना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. लेकिन मेरे लिए जो चटपटा चीज़ जो है वो एक चॉकलेट प्रोटीन शेक है, जो बहुत ही स्पेशल है मेरे लिए. या मैं प्रोटीन केक्स खाता हूँ. जो केक्स जो ब्रेड से बनते हैं वो नहीं खाता हूँ मैं. फ्लैक्सीड से जो बनते हैं, और उसके ऊपर चॉकलेट के जगह पे दे पुट whipped cream, and the whipped cream is made of whey isolate chocolate, और अंदर जितने भी सारी चीज़ें हैं is all healthy, complex carbohydrates जैसे oatmeals etc. So I don't have anything that's unhealthy. मेरा मन नहीं करता है कि मैं कुछ उल्टा सीधा खाऊं, और I think that's why 365 days a year, या तो ये मेरा शेप है या इससे 20% कम 20% ज़्यादा है. But I try and maintain the shape 365 days of the year, जो बहुत ही ज़रूरी है. और अगर आपको ये मेंटेन करना है तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप अल्कोहल नहीं पिए. आप ऑफ कोर्स ड्रग्स की बात छोड़िए, लेकिन ये केक्स जो आप खाते हो, फ्राइड स्टफ, ये सब आपको इससे ब्रेक लेना पड़ेगा, एटलीस्ट फॉर अबाउट 4 or 5 years to see some change. And I've been doing it for about 21 years now, 22 years without a break. Last time मेरा जो favorite sweet है, I like काजू कतरी बर्फी. I love that, love it. Oh my! I had it 21 years ago. So I don't have aerated drinks. It's been about 15 years, 16 years. Rice once in a way, maybe once a year, white rice. So you have to be very strict with your diet, because if you're not strict, you're not going to see results. And trust me, if all of you are very strict, you can be on the cover of Men's Health. And for me, honestly, it's really an honor, because Jamal and I are very good friends. और जमाल ने मुझे पूछा था उस टाइम पे कि why don't you do the cover, and I said जमाल मैं शेप में नहीं हूँ, I can't do this cover, I'm not ready. लेकिन जब भी मैं ready था, I spoke to him, I got Dabu, because Dabu is not only my friend, but I believe is probably closest to me, who can shoot my body really well, and we got something out so beautiful. So I'm very happy that this happened. I'm really honored to be on the cover.
You know, John, so I've not told you this, but I think you're your strongest critic. You know, you
Absolutely.
look at yourself in a manner that nobody else can, and you find flaws that nobody else can see. So go a little easy. We know you're hardcore, but go a little easy on yourself.
Yeah, he
and
called
go a little
when you
easy on them. Don't get them off desserts for 5 years.
When he called me also, he told me the first thing, he said, I think I'm in okay shape, can we shoot? You know, so I said, yeah, and I saw him.
We know what your okay shape is like, yeah.
But I'm very serious about the desserts and all, because 10 साल में शायद मैं गलत हूँ, जमाल को ये ज़्यादा पता होगा, but just like cigarette smoking is injurious to health happens, Very soon there's going to be white sugar is injurious to health, and then maida is injurious to health, and then there's going to be a list of things. So you might as well stop now, so you can live longer and healthier lives.
Yes, so we need to audition you for men's health cover in a few months. After 10 years. 10 years is too long.
What is one of the studies?
So one of the studies that Men's Health found recently was that sugar is the one substance, one food group that a man can do without for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
and it will not make any difference. So you must eat a balance of all food groups, but sugar, white sugar, is something you should
तो
completely.
अगर आपको शुगर कंज्यूम करना है तो fruits have fructose, which is a great form of sugar.
There's other ways of having.
Other ways of having this sugar.
Sean, do you follow any fitness fads? Do you have your eye on any fads? Or do you think this is the next big one? And also, yoga as a movement is the biggest one in India, fitness movement. Do you practice yoga?
Okay, fantastic question. I don't practice yoga, but I've incorporated yoga in a lot of my daily routines that I perform. For example, my lower back is prone to injury. So when I work my lower back, I do something called a chakrasana. Chakrasana is when you do an arch. Now that's one of the most difficult things for a man to do. I'm 6'1", I weigh in at about 91 kilos. So in a country filled with branches, I am a bark. You know, so what I'm saying is it's huge. So I try and incorporate a lot of yoga moves in my like pranayam, chakrasana, ashtanga. You know, like there are certain moves that I have vajrasan. When I want to stretch my quadriceps, I get into a vajrasan pose, and from there I stretch my back out. So I incorporate a lot of yoga moves in my functional training, in my strength training. So it's a combination of TRX, Pilates, yoga, functional, strength. जैसे आप खाना बनाते हो ना, उसके अंदर सब कुछ डालते हो आप to make it tasty. I enjoy my workouts. I love going to the gym. Pardon me?
How fit
I don't. Sorry, how fit is?
Are we as a nation?
As a
Are we as a nation?
How fit are we as a nation? You know, the concept of fitness is picking up in India, but we are not yet, we are far away from being super fit. We need more people to advise us rightly, and not because I've done the cover of Men's Health. Please don't misunderstand. I really recommend you read a good magazine like Men's Health to understand what you need to eat, what you need to do, how you need to work out. Like she's hurt her leg, for example. You know, how could she have avoided injury on a knee? Maybe glucosamine chondroitin would have been a good, you know, a solution for her where her joints don't get hurt. I don't know what your issue is. Boy, how have you hurt your leg? She fell down. Okay. Need balance exercises. But what I'm saying is it's very important to understand your body. And we as India, we don't have the best food in the world as far as fitness is concerned. We need to really stop eating fried food. That's the first move. Yeah? I think a country that can ban India's daughter can ban anything right now. So I just believe that you need to release films. I understand that there's a value of censorship that you do need to adhere by, and I respect that because we're a country with very strong cultural values. But you can't ban everything. You can't stop calling Bombay Bombay if you want to. I mean, you're being plain stupid. So there are certain things that we really have to correct. And I'm sure as an association, the actors, the producers exactly feel the way I do. And they are taking steps in the right direction to correct all this. And I say to correct all this. Well, I think see, I saw India's Daughter myself. I've seen it not once but twice, and I tried to find something objectionable in it. And I believe not only should that documentary be shown, but it should be shown in as many languages across this country to make people aware of the mentality of people in this country and what can be done to correct this. So I feel banning it is being ashamed of the mistakes we're making. I think it's important to confront them and make sure it's out there in the open. It's very important to show this. I love Ayushmann, and I'm very happy with. I think he's a very talented actor, and I'm so happy that his film has done well. And irrespective of Dam Laga Ke Haisha, we were planning a film with Ayushmann, like everybody knows, and that's soon to go on the floors. So we are very excited, very happy in any case. But outside of that, it's important for an actor to do well. So for Ayushmann's own mental sanity, it's great. So I'm really happy for him. He's actually a very good boy. If you know Ayushman very well, he's a lovely boy. Always smiling and always happy. जी मैं कंपेयर तो नहीं कर सकता बिकॉज आई हैवंट सीन एज मेनी मैचेस ऑफ कपिल देव बट आई बिलीव धोनी इज़ द बेस्ट कैप्टन इंडिया हैज़ एवर हैड. जितना भी मैं देख चुका हूँ एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट क्योंकि आई नो हिम पर्सनली. ही इज़ रियली द बेस्ट कैप्टन इंडिया हैज़ एवर हैड. और जितने सारे वर्ल्ड कप के मैचेस हैं मैं फॉलो कर रहा हूँ. इनफैक्ट ये भी मैच फॉलो कर रहा था मैं आज, श्रीलंका वर्सेस स्कॉटलैंड. आई थॉट इट वाज 145 for 1 till I last saw it. उसके बाद तो I've lost track. But I follow it very well and I hope India remains at that level. मुझे यही डर है कि India should not have peaked too soon. क्योंकि 5 मैच अगर लगातार हम लोग जीते, I think we are playing Bangladesh in the quarters. मेरे हिसाब से yeah. So I just hope our good form continues and I hope, like they say, we won't give it back, right? Yes, I hope we get the World Cup back. Yeah, very soon.
John, I have a question. One very poignant story in the article that you've written in your interview talks about how you went to Hollywood after facing an injury, after having an accident, and you, despite being a big Bollywood star, you had to actually convince a trainer over there to prove your dedication to him to train you.
Yeah.
Right? Didn't you find it belittling in any which way? And you've spoken so honestly about it.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that?
So I went to Los Angeles in 2006 after my accident.
Yes.
Or I was on crutches then, and I'd lost all my work in the industry because all the producers came and gave me my money back, saying you can't walk. Fair enough, I couldn't walk. And then
It was a motorbike accident.
it was a motorbike accident, and I googled at that point of time the best trainer, and they took me to LA, and I went and I met a trainer there called Mike Ryan, and he came out into the parking lot and he said you got to pay $100 an hour, and I said yeah, I'll pay it. And then he said wait here, and he came out and he gave me dumbbells, and I couldn't walk, I just got off crutches, and he said do the lunges. And while doing lunges means you keep one leg ahead, then one leg ahead, and you bend down. While doing lunges I fell, and he said get up, and I said but I've got hurt. He's saying have you come here to work out or have you come here to make excuses? So get up. I got up, I had tears in my eyes because of the pain, but I continued doing it, and for 1 week I did lunges in the parking lot, and then I went into the gym. Then he got me to the gym to work out, and that's when I started working out. So my only point I'm trying to make is you could have 1,000 complaints in your life कि ये दुख रहा है, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, ये खाना नहीं मिलता है, मेरे घर पे कोई खाना नहीं बनाता है. You can have 1,000 excuses. You have to get over all these excuses if you have to be the best. There's no other way. For each one of you. Force and shootout at Badala and race 2 and now Rocky Hansen, and he's responsible for this great physique. And like I say, trainers are always your gurus. So it's always good to have someone who has more knowledge than you do. And it's great that he's here. And I can never thank him enough. Just like I can never thank anybody who's helped me in my life enough. So on a parting note, I'd also like to honestly thank Dabbu. Very few people know he's responsible for my success. This man actually shot my portfolio when I had no money. And we tend to forget and grow too big. But this man is actually responsible for everything that I am today. And Jamal is not a journalist to me, very honestly. Jamal is my oldest friend when I first became a model. And I have seen this boy grow and grow and grow, and today is the editor of one magazine and very soon to be announced maybe 3-4 others. So I always feel happy when I see people who are close to me grow, and he's grown, and it just feels, I feel very proud, and I'm a fan of Men's Health, and it's great to be on the cover because when you show your body, you'd rather show it on a Men's Health than on a film magazine. So I'm happy I'm on the right magazine to show my body.
This is one of the Vinod, thanks for being here. We're glad you're here. Let me also tell you guys that this is one of the few covers that John has shot in years.
Yeah.
Yes. He's not a person who goes and does too many interviews and shoots and stuff.
Yeah, I've been accused by my agents. They say ना तो तुम शादियों पे नाचते हो, ना अवार्ड फंक्शन में जाते हो, ना कवर्स करते हो, कुछ नहीं करते हो, पैसा कहाँ मिलेगा हमें?
And I say, listen, I want to do less work, but I want to do good work, which is one of the reasons why no one's seen me on screen for at least 1.5 years now. It's because after Madras Cafe, I didn't get anything that was exciting enough. And I honestly, Welcome Back is something that makes me happy. As a child, I feel very happy. Brings out the kid in me. It's a universal film, no double meaning, no exposure, no dirty language. After long, you're going to get to see a film where you can take your entire family and not be embarrassed. And I think Welcome Back is that film. And after that, I've got a film that's close to my heart, that's Rocky Handsome. So, again, I always have a relationship with the media that's now you see him, now you don't. But you all have always been great, and thank you for coming here today.
But John, I think the biggest sign here, because
Yeah.
he believes in fitness, his cover is out not to promote a film of his. He believes in a fit lifestyle, and he wants that message to go out to as many people as possible. So thank you for that, John. We wish you the best in the films when they happen later in the year. And we have a few one-on-one interviews, but thank you all for being here. Hope you had fun, and hope you're going to stick around for a longer time.
Thanks for listening to my boring fitness tips. Sir.